Greetings and salutations, people of the internet. This is Master RBG. And it's Valentine's Day, which, while that's great for some of us, is a rather depressing reminder of relationship failures for others. Well, somebody gifted me a game on Steam and, well, I felt now was a good time to share it with you all. Because I want this to serve as a reminder. No matter how bad you think your relationship woes might be, I guarantee you they are nothing in comparison to the nonsense in this game. Because no matter what issues you may have finding a date, at least you're not dating pigeons. Oh, that's right. Today I will be reviewing Hatoful Boyfriend. A game in which you play as a human girl attending a school of sentient talking pigeons and other birds. I'm not even making this up. I wish I could make such nonsense up, but I can't. But I want you to bear in mind, no matter where you are in your relationship right now, at least you're not dating birds. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Hatoful Boyfriend. So, like I said, today we're going to be reviewing Hatoful Boyfriend, in which you, a human female, go to a school called St. Pigeonations, a school for gifted birds, and apparently one very confused human, apparently. There are birds from all kinds of different species here. And there are very, very many different options for eligible bachelors to date. Now, I could just, do a regular playthrough, but it takes too long. So, I'm just going to give you an ultra brief introduction to all of them, okay? Awesome. Let's do it! Alright, first up we have Ryota Kawara, the best friend type of character. We've literally known him shortly after he hatched. He also likes to say jeepers. Next up, we have Kayuyaki Nanaki, our homeroom teacher. He's an expert on math, and he has a bad case of narcolepsy. Seriously, he will fall asleep at the drop of a hat. Yay! Alright, next up we have Sakuya La Belle Shirogane, aka the rich, snobby jerk character who looks down on everyone who makes less money than he does. What a jerk. Next up, our resident emo kid, Nageki Fujishiro. Next up, Yuya Sakazaki, our resident ladies man. And also the older brother of our rich, snobby jerkwad character. Yay! And last and certainly least, Shu Iwamine, our school doctor, who is extremely creepy. And there's an extremely high chance that if you try talking to this guy or getting too close to him, he will probably have you killed. In a horrific and terrible manner. Yeah, not going with him, obviously. Now, when I said the doctor was last and certainly least, that wasn't entirely true. There is one last bachelor available. But in order to see him, well, we're gonna have to go with the track team. Oh dear. This is no pudding for a man, but you're a bird. Okusan rejects it. It is a lie, a vicious falsification. Anywho, this gentle bird is Okusan, and he is the final bachelor. He is captain of the track team, and a raving lunatic. Yeah. Sad part is, among the other options, I kinda would go with him as my choice. simply by process of elimination. Seriously, I mean, we have the rich snob guy, we have the emo kid, we have the obvious ladies man, who probably won't appreciate you anyway. We have the geeky, nerdy best friend. And then we have the two creepy perverted options, well, relatively speaking, perverted options, of either your homeroom teacher or the creepy doctor guy. Yeah, I'm going with the track team captain. With his freaky obsession with pudding. You know what? It's a good point. What the heck does pudding have to do with track team? Anywho, we're on our class hike, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Oka-san. Oka-san! 10-to-1 odds has to do with pudding. Yep, win that one. It's missing. Did you bring it to eat for lunch? No, Oka-san believed that wonderful pudding could be found on hikes. What is wrong with you? You find pudding in stores or cafeterias. You don't find it in the woods on hikes. Okay, time for the sports festival. Woo! And let's see, what are our options? Three-legged race, marathon, cheerleaders, first aid tent, and library? Well, I don't see what library has to do with anything here, so I'm just gonna go with marathon. Actually, you know what? That's a very good point. Our class needs a female rep. Actually, I don't know any other female characters in this game. In fact, to the best of my knowledge, there aren't any. Oh snap, am I the only one? Today is Tanabata. I actually know just a little bit about Tanabata from other video games, believe it or not. Put your wishes on bamboo sticks. See, like that. There's a lot here already. Any birdie I know? Let's see. May Mother stay healthy this year, and may my stomach get better. Ryota. Ah, that's sweet. I have no idea what this one's supposed to say, so I'm gonna assume that's probably Oka-san's writing. Probably. What should I wish for? Let's see, now our options are conquer the world by force, rule the world from the shadows, or become a famous artist. Well, they all seem like such good options, and I'm just not sure. But I think I'm gonna go with conquer the world by force. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that one. I wish to crush all opposition that rises before me, and rule the world with an iron fist. No! No, it's not like that, Oka-san! Wait, no! Well, I think I've ruined that possibility for romance. Shoot! Curse my world-conquering nature. Okay. Well, I think it's safe to say that that should have ended this playthrough right then and there, but believe it or not, it didn't. So I end up going running during the summer vacation. Wait, what the heck is that last bit of scenery? Hey, wait, go back and explain that! Oh, well, I guess we're not gonna get that. That was a good run. The true running girl's way to start vacation. Wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I am going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? Must have wandered out of my usual stomping grounds at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. Sun's setting, I'd rather not sleep outside. What the? where'd you come from? The sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. The word blaster on it. Looks a little bit vintage. How cute. I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away this sparrow isn't just any birdie. And boy, are they right about that. She certainly isn't any birdie. Apparently, she is part of a gang, or was part of a gang, that was apparently very, very adamant about following the rules of the road. It's a little strange that you're gonna have a gang of delinquents that follows the rules of the road so strictly. But okay, whatever. She gives me a ride back to my house. Although it may very well have been much faster to just walk there. But, much later, she ends up saving me from a bunch of hoodlums. And thus, our true forging of our friendship is made. Yes, certainly, this is a friend indeed, as we fight back to back against these hoodlums. And my game basically ends with me and her forming a gang of delinquent ladies who run the streets and apparently also obey the rules of the road strictly. Because in this crazy behind game, that is a thing. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Hatoful Boyfriend. A rather strange game, but not entirely unenjoyable. I'm not gonna lie, I went into this game with a lot of doubt as to whether I would enjoy this, but I came out pleasantly surprised. If you can get over the sheer weirdness of dating birds, you might be able to enjoy this game. It definitely has some odd points to it, but it's also kind of funny. Both funny weird and funny haha. I have a few other things. The game has a surprisingly large number of alternative endings and story paths, and the stats actually do have some bearing on the events that unfold during the game. Like, if your intelligence score is too low, you will fail your midterm exams and what have you. And if you're among the dating sim genre's fans, you'll definitely be surprised by the sheer madness and random weird humor presented in this game's scenarios. Now that said, there still isn't much actual gameplay per se in this game. It's more of a pick-your-own-ending book in digital form, but it's a visual novel, so that's to be expected. I mean, that general statement's pretty much true for every dating sim game that exists. Now, believe it or not, this game actually has DLC. That's right, downloadable content for a bizarre little game like this. It's a winter-themed pseudo-sequel called Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. I have not played it myself, I do not own it, nor do I intend to own it anytime soon. Sorry, but reviewing this is about as far as I'm willing to go here. And even then, this game was gifted to me on Steam. So, yeah. Anywho, now for the thorny issue of how would I rate this. Now, if you're a big fan of, more traditional gaming, run and guns, platformers, that sort of thing, I'd probably count this one as a bronze with honors. If you are a hardcore dating sim fan, this would probably be a silver with honors. But if you're one of those folks who's more in the middle like me, you're open-minded, you're willing to try different games, but you're not really experienced at all with dating sims, I would give this one a traditional silver. And that's what I'm going to go with. This one gets a silver award from me. I'd say its bizarreness certainly has earned it. Well done, you guys. You somehow managed to make a game about dating pigeons entertaining. Well done. Anywho, that does it for me this week, guys. I certainly hope you enjoyed this. If you did, throw a thumbs up my way. If you'd like to see more of my nonsense in the future, hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like a couple of suggestions for other videos by me that you might enjoy, well, how about these? If you haven't picked out something for your gaming significant other, then might I suggest checking out my last episode of Awesome Video Game Loot, Humble Monthly. Or if you're sick to death of lovey-dovey nonsense and just want to shoot things, then might I suggest my review of Enter the Gungeon. Pick out either one, they're both fantastic, just like you guys have been. This has been Master RBG, signing off.